Good afternoon, student. Hello, how are you? First of all, I want to tell you that I miss you so much. I wish you have a good day, a good situation, and a good health. Today, we are going to discuss a new lesson from your student book. So please open your student book, page 42. Okay, today we are going to discuss Mansaf. We are going to have a lesson about Mansaf. Okay, student? So first, let's read this paragraph about Mansaf. So, Mansaf is a very special meal in Jordan. People eat mansaf on special days. They also eat mansaf when family and friends visit. In mansaf there is bread, rice, meat, sauce, and nuts. People usually eat mansaf from one big plate on the table. At the bottom of the plate there is some bread. There is some bread. On the top of the bread there is some rice. On top of rice and the bread there is some meat, some sauce, and some nuts. People enjoy mansaf together. The meal is delicious. Okay, student? So here we have a picture for mansaf. Okay, so mansaf is what? Mansaf is a very special meal in Jordan. Is a very delicious meal in Jordan. Okay, students. So it is a very traditional dish, right? It is a traditional dish related to Jordanian people. Okay. So people eat mansaf on special days. They also eat mansaf when family and friends visit. Okay, so Jordanian people eat mansaf on special occasions, on special days. For example, people eat mansaf in Ramadan and the Eid al-Fitr and al-Adha. Okay, also they eat mansaf, for example, when someone graduates from the university, when someone come from outside the country, so they eat mansaf on special occasions. Okay, student, they eat mansaf when they celebrate anything. Okay, any occasion. They eat mansaf when they visit each other. They eat mansaf when they have a special days, and they eat mansaf when they visit each other. Okay, student? So in mansaf there is bread, rice, meat, sauce, and nuts. So there is what? Bread, rice, meat, sauce, and nuts. Okay, so let's see the traditional. Of course, all of us know mansaf. All of us know the traditional dish of Jordan. Here we have bread, rice, meat, nuts, and sauce. Okay, student, and sauce made of yogurt. Okay, so this is a picture for the traditional dish, for the traditional meal in Jordan, for the special meal of Jordan. Okay, so people usually eat mansaf from one big plate on the table. So we use big plates and we put this plate on the middle of the table, and all of us eat from this big plate. Okay, in Arabic we called it sidr, okay? This is what? This is a big plate, okay? So we put a big plate in the middle of the table and we all eat from this dish, from this plate, okay? So at the bottom of the plate there is some bread, okay? So we put bread in the bottom of the plate. So the first layer of mansaf is bread, okay? Look here. What is the first layer? The first layer of bread of mansaf is bread, okay? So the second layer of mansaf is what? Is rice. On the top of the bread there is some rice. So this is the second layer of the of mansaf, okay student? Okay, so here we have bread and rice, and on the top of the bread and on the top of the bread and the rice there is what? There is some meat and some sauce and some what? And some nuts. So first we have bread, second we have the second layer is rice, the third one is meat, then we have sauce, nut, and what? And for example another layer of bread, okay? So if I ask you that if mansaf contains of five kinds of food, so what are there? So mansaf contains of bread, rice, meat, sauce, and nuts, okay student? So here people enjoy eating mansaf together. They love mansaf, right? Jordanian people love mansaf. Jordanian people enjoy eating mansaf together, okay? That's why they eat mansaf in their special occasions, in their celebrations, in their weddings, okay? Why? Because mansaf is a very, very delicious food, okay? Because mansaf is a very delicious dish, okay? A very traditional and delicious dish, okay student? Now let's start to have examples from the text. If I ask you to give me example of noun, can you give me example of a noun before I give you the answer? So please try to find example of a noun. So mansaf is noun, right? People is noun, right? Family is noun. Rice, meat, sauce, nut, okay? All of those, plate, and Jordan, okay? All of those words are nouns, okay? All of those words are noun. And if I ask you to find example of a verb, okay? Verb. So can you give me example of a verb? So is, right? It is what? Verb to be, is. Eat. They also eat, okay? Visit, okay? So an example or examples of adjectives. Adjectives, okay? Adjectives, صفات, right? So delicious, okay? Delicious. Special. Can you see? Special, big. Okay, all of those are what? All of those are adjectives, okay? Now let's move to answer exercise number 4. Here the questions. So here you have to match, okay? Mansaf is a very special meal in Jordan, right? The next one, people make mansaf. People make mansaf to eat on special days. To eat on special days. People make mansaf to eat on special occasions. People make mansaf to eat on their celebrations, okay? باحتفالاتهم بمناسباتهم, right? So, number 3. In mansaf there is bread and what? In mansaf there is bread, rice, meat, sauce and nuts, okay? So here we have mansaf contains of 5 layers. The first one, bread, rice, meat, sauce and nut, okay? The next one, people at a meal usually eat mansaf from one big plate, right? From one big plate, okay? So here we use what? One big plate, and all the family eat from this big plate. Number 5, when people eat mansaf together, they enjoy it. They enjoy it. So people enjoy eating mansaf together. People, Jordanian people, enjoy having a great time and celebrate by eating what? Mansaf, okay? So try to write your answer in your student book. Now let's move to page 43, okay? Here you have to listen to the recorder and notice the sound, okay? So today we have ba, the sound ba, ba, ba. So please let us listen carefully and try to repeat after the recorder, okay, student?
Pupils book, page 43. Unit 10, Exercise 5. Listen and say.
B, b, butter, rubber, cupboard.
So let's listen again.
Pupils book, page 43. Unit 10, Exercise 5. Listen and say.
B, b, butter, rubber, cupboard.
Okay, students, so here we have a sound ba, so it is batter, batter, okay? Rubber, rubber, cupboard, cupboard, okay? So here we have the sound ba, okay? Ba, ba, okay? Now let's move to exercise number 6, okay? Here you have to listen and tick. Here you have to listen and choose the right answer, the right picture, okay, student?
Pupils book, page 43. Unit 10, Exercise 6. Listen and tick. 1.
I'm going to go to the market to buy some salt.
2.
I'm going to go to the market to buy some pepper.
3.
I'm going to go to the market to buy some flour.
4.
I'm going to go to the market to buy some herbs.
'Okay, students, so here we have what? Here we have 4 kinds of food. Okay, so the recorder said, I'm going to go to the market to buy salt, to buy pepper, to buy flour, and to buy some herbs. Okay, so please put tick here. Okay, so exercise number 7, here you have to look and say, here you have to write example. Okay, like this, look to this example. I'm going to go to the market to buy some salt. Okay, I'm going to go to the market to buy some pepper. Okay, so please try to make a sentence using I'm going to go to the market to buy something. Okay, so I can give you example. So I'm going to go to the market to buy bananas. I'm going to go to the market to buy oranges. Okay, I'm going to go to the market to buy watermelons. Okay, I'm going to go to the market to buy new dress. Okay, students, so please try to write example. Okay, so this is our lesson for today. If you have any question, any comment, just let me know and ask me whatever you want. Okay, student? So have a nice day, and if you have any question, just let me know, and goodbye.